back to another episode of Jen Gaga's World. Today is Vlogtober, day number 21, right? 21? I think it is. I lost track. And the balloons are still living. Look at this. These balloons are now 3 days old. So awesome. I'm up. It is 8:47. I've been up since about 7, getting ready to hit the gym. Gotta get up, gotta go, gotta get on the road. My husband's like, I was like, but I have to edit. He was like, just go, because if you don't go, you're gonna say I should have gone. I'm like, yeah, I know. And I said yesterday I was gonna go, so I'm gonna go. I was a little appalled that no one washed the dishes last night, so guess what everybody got today? A list of things that they could do today. So everybody has officially been assigned. My daughter is assigned the kitchen, including the kitchen table. My son, oh, and my nail popped off. Isn't that wonderful? I'm gonna have to glue it back on because your girl, I haven't gotten a hold of my nail lady. So yeah, and have a whole party later. So we're just gonna have to glue it on. It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. Oh my gosh, it'll be fine. Improvise. And then my son, my 18-year-old, I told him he needs to vacuum the stairs all the way up to the top. I know he has school today all day. He has a football game, so he has to leave here pretty early so that he could get there. It's pretty much an all day when there's a football game, a home game, I should say. And then my 16-year-old, he was assigned both bathrooms, downstairs and their bathroom, which the downstairs is never really that dirty because nobody really uses it unless you're down here, which is probably either me or like, you know, my husband leaving for work or whatever, but nobody really uses it. Mostly it's our bathrooms. I won't make them clean mine. Some might argue, why not? It's my bathroom, it's my room, I'll take care of my room. But you are gonna clean at least your bathroom, and you could clean this one because this one's easy. And then, yeah, so that takes care of the kitchen, that takes care of the bathrooms, and that takes care of the vacuuming. My biggest thing is sweeping and mopping. I feel like my floors have to be clean. I rarely walk around barefoot, but when I do, I don't need to be feeling stuff on my feet. It's just, ugh. Comment down below, what is your biggest pet peeve? Like in your home, like when it comes to cleanliness. Like I'm looking at my microwave right now. I'm like, I probably should have said for her to wipe that down too. But it's also one of those things that I'm very particular in how I want it done. I want it done right. So I'll probably end up doing it myself. But this could go on and on. But comment down below, what is your biggest pet peeve when it comes to cleanliness? Like if it doesn't get done right, or you prefer to do it yourself just because you know how you want it done. So like it took me a long time to normalize vacuuming my floors versus actual sweeping. But when I realized how much sweeping was really just sweeping the dust right back into the air, I felt like the only time I really am good with sweeping now is if I really want to get in the nooks and crannies, like the crevices, which I should probably do that before I vacuum, so that way it's in like the general area. But because I now have that Dyson, and I'm not knocking on any other product, but I feel like Dyson has a good reputation for getting stuff done correctly. Now that I have the Dyson, I vacuum the floor and then I mop. And I noticed that it doesn't, like the hairs get, not only does it like pick it up, but it doesn't circulate it back into the air, which is another reason why I love the Roomba, because again, it's not like throwing it back into the air, but the Roomba is so sketchy. Like it's sketchy. It's not sketchy. It's so hit and miss. Look at her. She's there, but half the time she doesn't pour it correctly and then it dies and then it doesn't cycle. So normally she kicks on at 9 a.m., but I don't think it's charged in like, I don't even think is it even plugged in? Oh, it's not even plugged in. That's definitely not gonna work. And she's probably dead, so. But yeah, she's not even ported right. That's the biggest gripe I have with the Roomba. After a couple of years, it just wouldn't port right, and it's like hit and miss. You have to prop it for it to work. So, but yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. It's already going on 5 minutes of me. Oh, there she goes. And ignore those shoes. My underneath here, let me just, full transparency, anxiety. Those champagne bottles have been there since my son's wedding. We had a bunch of, what is this, Jim Beam left over. I'll probably take some of those for the party later, because I'm sure my friend will appreciate any selection that they can have. So I'll probably take like at least 1 or 2 bottles. I'll probably take like maybe like 1 or 2 bottles of champagne. I'll see, because I could save the champagne for like the holidays. So that, I'm not worried about the champagne. It's just the Jim Beam. I'm like, I probably could have just taken those back to Costco, to be honest. Comment down below if you know if you could return alcohol to Costco. I should have asked. I was there earlier this week. I'm like, oh, I should have asked if I could. Yeah, so it's just been a catch-all ever since the wedding. And then my daughter's old Yeezys that don't fit her. She has this thing that if her shoes don't fit, because her room is so congested with stuff that she just wants it out, and then she'll throw them down here, and I'm like, I don't understand. I'm confused why shoes belong in the kitchen, like on my furniture. Like, put them in the little basket where we catch our shoes, like our chanclas, not in the kitchen. Like, why? It's so confusing. And then I have this fog solution, but I don't know where I left my fog machine. So oh my goodness. Anyway, shout out to my rose. This rose right here has been there since the beginning of the month, and she has not shed a petal. Like, it's crazy. I love it. I love the rose. But okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. I need to get to this gym, and it's 8:53. I gotta go. So I'll talk to you later. Also, real quick, I might have talked about this before, but these are like my absolute favorite. It's the Power Crunch. These are the only 13 grams of protein. I like these because they're a little bit thinner. The other one I had been buying was a little thicker. It was like more like the pro ones. But these are just fine. I love these. So got that. Got my little, I don't know that you want to consider it a pre-workout. It's, what's it called? It's by Women's Best. It's the BCAA aminos. And it tastes like rainbow candy. It's really good. It's like punch. I just like it because it gives a little extra flavor in my water, and it gives a little boost. So there you go. All right, I'm going to get to the gym. There's so much chaos going on today. I was driving over here, and there was this guy driving like a bat out of hell. And now I pull up to the gym, and I'm like, what is happening? And now I'm like, oh no, I hope it's not that crazy driver. I don't think it would be, because that smoke looks like it's been there. Complete. Feeling good. Ready for the rest of the day. So excited for later. Can't wait for y'all to see. Oh my God, you guys. So you know that cloud of smoke? I'm a little shook right now. Because when I was driving over here, I mentioned there's somebody driving hella crazy, like crazy, to the point where it was like, I don't know where someone would have been going that fast, potentially injuring others on the road. That's how fast. And I feel like had I stayed straight, because normally to get to the gym I go to, I could either make a right and go the back way, or I could go straight. And there was a lot of cars going ahead, like in front of me. So I was like, you know what, just go the back way, because there's usually more parking on that side anyway. So I decided to go the back way. And as I was going the back way, I felt this car shake my car because of how fast they were going. And I just thought to myself, like, what are they doing? Like, are they trying to cause an accident? And then as you saw, when I parked, there was this big cloud of smoke. And I was like, no, that can't be. It's probably just, you know, bad coincidence. Well, I'm leaving the gym. And I don't know if you guys could see, but there's like all these sirens. There's a whole crime scene set up. or like crime scene tape, basically. And I go to drive, and I'm not going to post these images because that's out of respect for, I don't know if someone potentially passed, but the way that car is looking, y'all, it's not good. And I promise you, the way that person was driving compared to the size of this car, it fits in the sidewalk right here on the main street. The car looks to be in half. Like, I just feel really sad. Like, oh my God, just, you know, it's a reminder that you could have slowed down, and I hope that it wasn't like fatal. But again, the car, the way that it's sitting, and like, I don't even know. And then I just think to myself, like, had I stayed straight, would this person potentially, because with me going to that right lane, I feel like it gave them enough space to like swerve around me. Because again, the rate of speed they were going, it could have like totally bashed the back end of my car, making me lose control. And I'm not one that's going to sit there and try to put blame on myself, because I was driving at normal speed. But I'm like, if I was in the way, could they have been forced to slow down too, right? You know, not cause this. So, I mean, there was all sorts of cars, so I'm not trying to blame myself or say anything like that. But it's just like, all I'm going to say is I'm going to give it to God, and God was looking out for me today, because that could have been all kinds of bad. But just really praying for that person. And just, whoa. Wow. Just no words. Wow. So I just got to my location. I'm picking up my shirt for the race that I'm doing tomorrow. I'll show you guys some footage here in just a moment. But I just wanted to take a moment and just really just say, like, not necessarily a prayer, but like sending good vibes to whomever was impacted in today's accident. I'm hopeful it wasn't fatal, but again, I don't know the specifics at this point. What I do want to acknowledge is that let's use this as a reminder to, again, remember that every day is a blessing. Every day is God's gift to you. I'm not trying to put my religion on anyone, but for those who believe in whomever or whatever you believe in, just know that every day on earth is a blessing, and it's something to just appreciate. I know it's busy. We get busy. We go through days of just, like, obviously you see me, it's just day and day and day, and like work and work and work for tomorrow, work for tomorrow, work for tomorrow. And at the end of the day, tomorrow's never promised. So, you know, seeing stuff like that, like what I saw this morning, just the impact that it could have done on someone's day or life. It's just another reminder of appreciate everyone around you and your life, and take care of yourself, and, you know, live life to the fullest. So I know it's hard to do that, because we still have to be able to feed ourselves, keep a roof over our heads and whatnot. But, you know, try to at least take in those moments. And one message I got this morning, I was being goofy on my Instagram, taking pictures of myself with my balloons yesterday, and I don't often show my goofy side. I'm very careful, as much as I'm on like this platform even. I want to be careful, because I would never want someone to think that I'm not professional, or, you know, she's doing too much, or like in Spanish, que se cree, like, you know. But at the end of the day, it's like, what does it matter? Be goofy. Enjoy your life. If people don't like it, they don't need to watch. And guess what? People that are haters are going to watch anyways, because they're being nosy. So if you're watching because you're nosy, then hi. But I'm going to keep doing me. And I'm going to do it in a professional manner. I'm not ever going to post something that I feel could potentially be, you know, something that would damage my image. But it also doesn't mean we need to be walking on eggshells throughout our days. And if you see me out there one day turning up, getting wild, then excuse my French, but fuck it, so be it. This is my life. And we can't always just be, you know, too perfect because our professional, yeah, we're professionals, but we're also human at the end of the day. So just saying. And that's exactly what I'm trying to get, because at the end of the day, tonight is one of those nights I'm going to live it to the fullest. I'm going to be around people that I freaking love and cherish and appreciate our friendships. But it's also people that I'm always going to be around that we're going to watch each other's back at the same time. So, and there's a freaking mosquito in here, y'all. This damn mosquito has been following me. Oh, since yesterday. Fregado. That, winery was full of mosquitoes, and we thought we killed it when we were driving, and apparently not. So, all right, my friends, I'm gonna go get my shirt and I'll come back. Just picked up my running bib for tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing the Dia de los Miles run for tomorrow here in the town that I live in. I'll show you guys the shirt just a sec. Okay, I got you guys back on my little old school self-props situation. Check it out. 865 is my number. Dia de los Miles. I wasn't sure, and originally I wasn't gonna do it because I knew that I had plans today, and then I realized, oh, it's on a Sunday. And then I was like, oh, but I still have plans Saturday night. Am I gonna be alive by Sunday morning? Yeah, I doubt I'll get like too turned, if you know what I mean. So I signed up. It was like last call. They had $10 off to sign up. So, but you know why I really like doing it is because, well, one, this year, the event is pretty close to my home, but this year it was even closer, to the point where I could probably just run over there and not even have to deal with parking. But look at the shirt. Love, love, love their designs. And the other thing that's even better is that this year they are supporting the Latino Center of Art and Culture. And I'm always about that. They're the ones who always do the Dia de los Muertos altares. Excuse me, they have a whole cemetery. Oh my God, look. See the little, oh, look at the little bit ladybug. Oh my God, look. As I was talking, I just saw a little ladybug. Ah, let me zoom out. Do you see it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The zoom, it's way too zoomed in. There it goes. How adorable is that? Oh. Hi, little ladybug. It looks like she's flying. Oh my God. As soon as I stopped recording, she flew away. Or he. They always say they're like he's, right? I don't know. Okay, anyway, so yeah. Awesome shirt. I think I'll pose for the thumbnail. Or should I do this? But yeah. And there's no back to it. It's just the front. So cute. Love it. But yeah, anyway, oh dang, there's a lady in her car and I'm over here. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, this year I can't go to the Dia de los Muertos event because we're gonna be out of town, but I will definitely be there in spirit. So I'm going to, I just went to Costco a few days ago, but I am going to run inside of there because I know that they had some sale on their, or they had a sale on their alcohol bottles. So I'm going to run in there and get one just so I could bring as a gift for my friend's birthday later. And then I'm going to swing by Starbucks to get some delicious Starbies. And then I'm going to go in, I'm going to go home, clean up whatever I have to do on my own, well, eat and then clean up, and then try to edit a little bit before I start getting ready. Ideally, we have to be out of our house at least by 4 o'clock, no later than 4:15, so that we could get out to the party. The party is an hour away. Yes, he has us going out to literally like the middle of nowhere. When I say middle of nowhere, I'll capture video. Trust and believe, it's the middle of nowhere. But it's, I believe, my friend's uncle's like farm, his rancho. So it's pretty cool though, because then you could be as loud as you want and nobody's gonna like complain. So yeah, but let me get the day going because like they say in Spanish, ahorita se hace tarde. And next thing you know, it's like 2 o'clock and I have no time. So I'll be back in a little bit. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just went through a whole... Forget the Starbucks at this point. It's already 12 o'clock. Even my husband's like, it's too late for Starbucks at this point. I'm like, ugh. So I went to Costco because they had some deals on their alcohol. And I figured I would buy a bottle for my friend. And they had the Don Julio bottle. For any of those who know, like, and this is just simply opinion, but Don Julio supposedly is supposed to be better than Patron. It's like a step up, whatever. And this one that they had, it was the, I believe it's the Añejo one. It's in the box, so you can't see it. But the bottle that I had originally got was $35. It was like, normally I think it's $41 minus like their deal right now. So it was like $35. I'm like, okay, cool. So then the guy that was there was promoting like you buy two, and it looked like it was priced at $65. And I'm like, well, shoot. And even when I went to buy the first one, the guy at the register's like, oh, you could have got 2 of these for like $30 each. And I was like, I probably could have, huh? So they had this other bottle. I'll insert the photo. Of the sale. And the other bottle, it was nice because it was like a, I forget what they're celebrating, but it's like the Mexico edition. It had like the Dia de los Muertos, like, you know, packaging on the box. It just looked nice. And I'm like, shoot, I could have probably just got that one instead. It's probably going to be more meaningful because it has like the Mexico and like the calavera and everything on it. And I'm like, so I don't even know if they return alcohol, but let's try it. So I went back, and then I asked the girl, I said, I don't know if I can return this. She goes, when did you buy it? And I said, literally, like, I just walked out and I changed my mind. I think I should just get the other one. She's like, okay, well, since you just walked out just literally minutes ago, she said, normally, like, we won't even allow returns on alcohol. I was like, oh, really? She goes, yeah, but since it was just like within the last 10 minutes. I'm like, yeah, no, I literally just went to the light, changed my mind, turned around. She's like, okay. So I go in, I grab the 2 boxes, and these alcohol bottles are literally, the box is empty because they're like, you know, considered more top of the line, whatever. So I'm in line. I asked the guy, can I go through self-checkout even though the alcohol is not in the box? And he goes, no, you can't. And I was like, even though it's empty? He goes, no, you can't. It's alcohol. I'm like, I get it. I get what you're saying. I know you normally can't, but the box is, like, the way he said it was like, it's alcohol. And I'm like, it's in the box. It's not even the bottle's not even inside. But like he said, basically, the machines can't distinguish whether or not the alcohol bottle's in the box. Okay, whatever. So I had to go stand in a long line again. And then finally, they opened up a new lane. And the guy that was going to try to cut me, I think he saw all I had were the 2 alcohol bottles, and he just let me. And so I go to check out, and the guy, the register says $120. I'm like, $120? I was like, wait, I thought these were on sale. He goes, yeah, you got like $6 off, da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, wait, so it was $6 a bottle? He goes, yeah, if you buy 2, you get $6 like per bottle. So it brings it down to like 60 whatever bucks. So it's like, he was coming up to like a total of like 120. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Thought it was you buy 2, you get them for 60. He's like, no. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I totally read that wrong. I was thinking, even the other cash register person was thinking that, obviously, because he told me you should have got the other ones. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't want this. I'm sorry, if you could cancel it. And let's not even talk about the fact that I don't have my Costco card on me. The app wouldn't load. So then I had to get my little membership, like temporary membership card on a piece of paper that has no barcode, and they were having to input it every time. I forgot that part. So now he cancels my transaction. I have to go back to this walk of shame, go get the original bottle I had originally bought, and get back into another long line. I'm just like, oh my gosh, all for like alcohol. Like, we shouldn't even be drinking this stuff. Let's just say it's gonna be a good night, okay? So Mondo, if you're watching this was all for you, homie. Like, geez. Oh, anyways, so you can scratch the Starbucks at this point. And then I'm looking at Starbucks app, trying to figure out what I want to drink. I just couldn't figure anything out. I was like, you know what? That's a sign. I don't need it. I have iced coffee at home, or cold coffee that I could just turn into iced coffee at home. If anything, I'm gonna run to Walmart to grab a bag for the gift, and maybe I'll just grab a drink or something there, because at this point I'm just like, whew, I need to get home. It's already 12 o'clock. I told you, time just be flying. It's crazy. So this is the bottle I was talking about right here. This one was only $35, and look how big it is. It's a really good size and good price. But I went to Walmart to get a bag. But also check this out. It's like an inside joke now, but one time he shared how he loves eucalyptus. When I tell y'all, this smells so good. Oh my God. And it was the last one. I wanted to get one to take like for the house. And I wasn't sure if he would have the little melt. This one was only $5. But I know you can find them for way cheaper, like at the dollar store or whatever. But yeah. I'm gonna go inside and make some wings and some fries. And then I'll start cleaning and getting ready for the show. Guys, we're like walking, right? And I see this, what appears to be a snake in the grass. I don't think it's real, but I'm also not going to be the one to try to figure it out. Are you going to go try to test it, man? She didn't even notice it. And it's not moving. So I feel like it's one of those fake rubber snakes. But I'm not going to try and test it out. I'm scared. I'm just kidding. We're just going to keep walking. But I'm just like curious. And I just so happened to look back and look down at it because I wasn't even like, oh my God. And I tell you, Casper is so nosy. He's literally been staring. Oh, now you want to come out? Oh, because you got caught. Oh, because you got caught. He has been standing under those chairs right there, looking out the fence. Here he goes. Their dog's not out, which is why he's not barking. But he's just been enjoying the party from the little crack in the fence. Such a creeper.
5 hours later.
Wow, not me talking to myself for like a minute, realizing I wasn't even recording. So don't mind me. I'm over here looking like Hugh Hefner, getting ready to hop in the shower. Supposed to wash his hair last night, but it got late and it got, it's just all oily. Gotta wash it. So I can start getting ready so we can hurry up and get to my friend's party. But yeah, I finished cleaning the kitchen, like the floors. Ate some lunch and then went outside and did some yard work, and then I even put myself into making a little paddle. And don't worry, I'm still gonna glue this nail back on. Don't play with me. So I'm gonna be walking around like this. I have this little glue right here, so it's gonna come in clutch. But yeah, just gonna hurry up and get ourselves ready. Then I'll capture a picture of what it came out looking like. I think let me hurry up and get up in the shower so we can get on the road, because it is about an hour away. I don't want to be like the first ones there, so I told my husband even if we leave here about like 4:30, then we should be there about like 5:30 or so. But I definitely want to get out that way before it starts getting dark, because it's literally in the middle of nowhere. Like I said, I was going to show y'all. So let me hop in the shower, get ready, and I'll be back soon. Final look. All right, you guys, so we just made it home. It's been about, we got here probably like just around midnight. We did stop by for a little snack at Mickey D's, but other than that, it went pretty good. My makeup still looks pretty decent. A little shiny, especially with this lighting, but it's all good. So yeah, it was a wonderful event. Had a great time. Captured some clips. The hubby was supposed to take a picture of all of the group, you know, dressed up. It's all good. I'll capture, I'll insert the clips that I have, and then of course, if I get the group shot, I'll make sure to share that in the later video. But for now, I'm going to shut it down. It's the morning. I have to be up early this morning because I do have my run. So I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here. Thank you again so much for watching. Make sure to comment down below what was your favorite part of this video, and make sure to subscribe. And with that said, I'm going to go take this makeup off. I already started by taking my earrings off, but I wanted to officially close it out. So, oh, and your girl did not win. Unfortunately, I think it kind of came down to, you know, how many people you knew in the audience. Totally fair. I get it. But I feel like I did pretty good, at least making it into like 3rd place or so ish. I was more like 4th or 5th, between 4th and 5th place, because there was the last 3 and then it was down to the last 2. So all good. At least I didn't get like excluded the first round, right? Oh, where's my soda? All right. Good night, guys. Cheers. Catch you on the next one.